And so it was either cheerleading or powerlifting. And my mom was like, you're going to lift weights. You're going to do powerlifting. I'm like, you got it in you, because she was an athlete when she was a kid. My dad was an athlete. I'm like, it's in your blood. It's in there. And so I didn't know what lifting weights was. I didn't know what muscles were. I didn't know any. I knew literally take a topic you know nothing about. Like the omens in South America. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
Or the Incans?
never heard of it.
Good. Cool. You don't know. That's your topic you don't know anything about. So tomorrow after school, you're going to start learning about it. That was me with powerlifting.
Wow.
Literally. So you had no idea. That's how I was with powerlifting. I nothing. That's literally how I explain it to people, because that's the truth. Like, I didn't know. I know I'm repeating myself. Nothing about lifting.
Kind
I
of
don't know
crazy when you think about,
muscles. Nothing.
like obviously at some point everybody knows nothing about powerlifting, but you just don't expect it from coming from someone like you that you said what, like how many world records, a
don't know.
dozen world championships, but there's a point in your life where you're going, powerlifting? I don't know. What's a barbell? What are you
What's
doing?
a barbell? How much does it weigh? What do these plates weigh? What's this exercise?
Why
I didn't know.
is everything a different color?
No, we don't. So, like, that's the other thing is, like, all these kids are freaking spoiled rotten, having kilo plates, Alico, being plate elitists with their plate brands. Yeah, I'm calling out all you freaking Gen Zers, those Zoomies. You're spoiled. You don't know what it's like to be a real lifter. So, sorry. But I also want to say I learned how to lift weights in an old classroom. So, okay, obviously I don't know meters. Sorry about
I
that.
go and feed. We'll do conversions in our head.
So, like, trying to think of it, like, let's say, be generous, like 30 feet by 30 feet. I don't know, a small classroom. I mean, just small.
Right. So that's a
That's
10
what
by
I'm
10
learning.
classroom. It's not much.
Yeah, it's tiny. Well, I'm being generous. Someday I'll go back to that school. I'm like, this is the room I learned how to lift weights in. All you brats that are spoiled. It's like, but that's the other thing. Like, with a lot of us lifters that are not, like, we've had rough starting. So I'm learning, didn't know anything in a tiny itty bitty little room. And so everything's pounds, but also trying to find plates that match. Like, like, try to get,
Yeah. Okay.
like, you know what I mean? So I'm a diva with that. You want to at least match the plates with to make sure they weigh the same, or hope they weigh the same, because it's pounds. So, like, that, you can't help but try to be a little diva.
You got to do something there, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so my first workout book was some other kid that stopped lifting, crossed out his name, ripped out the pages that he used, and it was the Bigger, Faster, Stronger program, BFS.
That was Mark Bell's one, right?
I have no idea.
That one?
I don't
Bigger,
have the
faster,
books.
I
don't.
remember the program. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's BFS. Yep, BFS. And so, like, like, whatever be like 5 sets of 5, or like, set of 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, or whatever, the different stuff like that. So, but my first day, it was 45, 50, 55 pounds, squat and bench. So learn how to do that in one day. And then, like, the next day I went in, I learned how to do like cleans and incline, I think, something like that. And then hand cleans, so like you just kind of scrunch over and cleans like that, hang cleans. And then eventually learn how to do deadlifts. And then you just kind of whatever workout. So I would just go there after school every day. But I did have my first workout partner right away. And his name is Tyler Wade. Never forget. He was a kid that was at the intermediate school. So I don't even know how many years younger he is than me. Yeah, so if I was a freshman, I'm working out with a little fourth or fifth grader. Maybe he's 5th or 6th grade. I'll give him that credit. Maybe he's 5th or 6th. I don't know. But I don't know. We bonded and we became workout partners. So I had a workout partner. But with these workouts that the coaches, and these are football coaches, sorry, people. Back then, we all know the stereotype of football coach. Okay, sorry. Okay, American football. Let me correct myself.
We get it. I think Australians and Commonwealth people go, no, we get that stereotype. We've seen them.
So the American football high school coaches, they don't know how to take anyway. But the last set for this BFS, no matter what, your last set was 10 reps. I'm not kidding. And so then it's like the saying, everybody hates nines. You do 8 reps. So if you do like 5 sets of 5, then your last set's obviously heavier, whatever it is, and you're doing 10 reps. Like you're working out and you do the 10. All the
Interesting.
squat, bench, deadlift, incline, all of it. Hang cleans, all. Last set is 10 reps. Or maybe go down a little bit in weight. Maybe it went down like maybe 10, 15 pounds. I don't know. 10 reps.
That's weird. That's weird.
I
So,
I, I know.
25 years on, I see professional rugby programs still trying to peddle that. I was like, what do you
No.
anyway.